I will die on that hill.
I absolutely love Miley Cyrus.
You have failed this.
All right, so I get to say it. Right on.
Sickest night ever.
Is this?
What are we doing?
No.
Do you want to play a game? Chico, Colton, Logan, Cam. Your life is on the line. You have 1 hour to give me your top 3 movie monsters. If you do not complete this task, you will die.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Call Guys podcast. I'm Gunner, also known as Chico Noise, 3-time podcast host, and it's spooky season. And this is our Halloween episode alongside me as always. And I want to say welcome back, Colton, because it's been about a month since we've been here on the old podcast.
Feels like a lifetime, brother.
Yeah. The babies did make it. They're both here. Colton's was on time or early, and mine was a week late.
Mine was on the due date.
So
That's all that matters.
fun stuff. If you guys had a chance to listen to the last 3 episodes with Quarter Books and Booze, we want to thank you for listening. And if you want to let them know what you thought of their episodes, you can send them an email. ACOBAB.
Don't send them an email. It's a joke.
at gmail.com.
Don't send them an email. They're not going to respond.
They might respond. I don't know. But yeah, also, we brought for this Halloween episode 2 of the biggest scary movie lovers, if you can't tell from their backgrounds, if you're
No
watching on
joke.
YouTube, to discuss our topic. And glad to have you guys on. We got Logan, who's back on the United States of Paranormal, the other side. And also, if you listen to Vamptober, he was on about every episode during the month of October.
Oh, it's just on the ass end of the month because it was this Wednesday was me, this Saturday's me, and then the next day or Halloween day is me. So yeah,
So pretty much most of the month.
it goes Wednesday, Saturday, and I'm on here Monday, and then Tuesday. I'm on two stops. So it's a lot of Logan at the end of the month.
If you like Logan, you better listen. I know some people out there really like Logan. So
Okay.
and Cam raises his hand. Speaking of, we've got for his second time on the Call Guys podcast, ISO KAM,
What
Nice.
who also is making an appearance, or has at this point made an appearance on the United States of Paranormal. So
Yep.
Exciting.
Yep. Let's back to back Logan and Cam.
Crazy.
Yeah, they can keep hearing my hick southern accent.
Oh, yeah,
Even though I'm
literally.
Eastern, but apparently I have a southern accent.
Hey, it's okay. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. I've
It
heard
could
worse.
be way more deep south.
I got told by some lady the other day at work that she loved my unique Kentucky accent because you don't hear much of it anymore. And that was crazy.
Is that a thank you or Mm. So yeah, welcome back, guys. What y'all been up to? What you been watching?
I watched. Well, tonight I'm watching Five Nights at Freddy's. As soon as I get off here, it's streaming on Peacock. It's streaming on the cock right now. I'm watching it.
Streaming on the CAC.
It's streaming on the cock.
Oh, gosh.
I watched
Beaver.
that. I'm current on that new Disney Goosebump show with Justin Long in it right now.
Nice.
Digging that. I'm watching. I can't remember for the life of me what that Halloween baking show I'm watching with Kayla.
Oh, is that, I think I know what you're talking.
Its theme this year is like the carnival or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think my wife and I are watching it.
Yeah, so we're checking that out as it comes out. Of course, we're watching Loki as it drops.
Yeah.
I can't think of much else, honestly. Oh, Chucky. We've been watching the 3rd season of Chucky as it's coming out because I'm really digging that show, and that is also on the cock. So
I
gotta
was gonna
pick
say,
back up
gotta
on
love the cock.
You do. They named their holiday streaming thing Peacocktober, and everybody's just
No.
shortening it to Cocktober.
No, they
Would've made way
didn't.
more
They did.
sense.
Yeah, it's Peacocktober.
Oh, someone's
Halloween's so
getting
much better.
fired.
Halloween's way better.
Yeah, there's Halloween. There's was it they do Ghosttober on Discovery, and then Peacock's like, what do we do? And they're like, I don't know, Peacocktober. And it's like that can't go bad.
Guess everybody's talking about it.
Give
Yeah.
this man a raise.
Yeah.
What about you, Cam?
I got to get back into Chucky. I stopped like mid-second season. Now that Logan mentioned that, got to pick it back up. But I've been watching the new Kitchen Nightmares, and Goosebumps. I'm following each week with that. What else? There's one more. Well, I can't remember it right now, so I just finished Spider-Man 2. I've been watching a lot of that. Cutscenes is basically a movie.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nice. Colton?
I watched all of Ahsoka.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think the pod is ready for that. I am.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting episode.
Why do you always have problems with good
Well,
shows?
Also,
Whoa.
that show does have a problem, and that like a big chunk of it is if you like Star Wars but don't watch the animations, like Rebels and Clone Wars and everything, you're gonna be lost for the majority of that show.
So here's what I did. I watched the last season of Clone Wars, and I watched a couple of the Bad Batch, and I watched a couple of my
Rebels.
buddy, what'd you say?
Rebels.
Yeah, my buddy Nick, who comes on for the Star Wars, he gave me a, kind of a quick clip of what episodes to watch and stuff like that. And I watched those. And I just didn't. There's
You
just
can
some
save it for
things.
next week.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to save it, but I just want to blow it up because there's some things that just we're just gonna wait. We're just
Yeah.
gonna wait.
Just put a cork in it.
I'm not happy with the show. I'm not happy with the show. I didn't hate it, but I did hate it.
That's fair. I didn't double hate it. I just
Yeah,
read
not
Exactly.
Not too
Casual
hate.
hate.
I appreciate you looking picking that up for me.
It's a capital hate. All caps.
On the bright side, like I found out where all the CG budget was going for Disney, and that was they were saving it for Loki. and
No
everything.
joke.
Yeah, they're saving all their budget for Loki apparently because those sets and everything look fantastic in that show, just like it did the first time around. So
Yep.
they're definitely picking favorites there.
Agreed. Definitely agreed.
I finished Only Murders in the Building. Which
Nice.
Logan, did you watch that?
I have not, man. I gotta catch it. I just haven't yet. October's
Okay.
got with inventory and everything in October. It's got me stretched.
Understand. Cam, you watch Only Murders?
No, but I
Okay.
watched the other one on. There's another show kind of like that. I don't even remember what it's called either. I think it's based on a true story. That show, they are doing a podcast with a serial killer. It was pretty good.
Is that the one with Kaylee Kuko in it?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
I saw previews for that one.
Interesting. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, you'd probably really enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else. The Halloween baking competition.
I'm digging that. I'm normally not a baking show guy, but I'm digging that. Other than
Yeah.
like, where did they get these contestants? Because half of them, their work is bad. Like so bad. Like, and they're like, these are all professional people. They own this and that. And they're like, it comes out looking like something my kid would have done in an easy bake oven. And I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah, there's a couple. I wonder about their businesses.
Yeah, I think most of the cruddy ones are all gone now.
Yeah.
But still, it just kind of blew my mind. It wasn't the level of baking I was expecting.
For sure. I'm sure there's something else, but I can't remember now right off the top of my head. What about you, Gunnar? What you been watching? You've had some time off.
I have actually in the hospital we restarted How I Met Your Mother because
Don't
we
get me
had
started.
time, so I just ran it.
Don't get me started.
Didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it. I was paying attention to a bunch of other stuff, but we just finished Yellowstone tonight actually. Really enjoyed that show. It's been recommended to me many times, and I was finally like, okay. So I sat down. We watched it in like 2 weeks, and really good. Obviously Loki, watching through that, and then just odds and end movies. I did make Sarah watch Trick or Treat Logan for the first time.
Nice. Oh, I love that movie. So good.
She really enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed it watching it again. And
Now when Christmas comes, you make her watch Krampus. It's by the same dude.
okay, we'll do that.
Good stuff.
We'll do that. But yeah, other than that, it's just been kind of whatever we turn on. So yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I'm just glad to have you guys back on. I'm glad to be back. It's talking
It
about.
does feel
talking
good to be
about-
back in the routine, the Thursday night swing of things, and
Yeah.
new normals. New normals.
Yeah, it's the first time you guys have been off.
Yeah, we missed 1 week in the entire almost 2 years we've been doing this podcast.
That's
But
nutty.
I did get to work on some stuff. We worked on stuff for our episode 100, which will be really fun. Some other little things that I've needed to work on that needed to be done. So it's been good to be off of work too, on top of being off podcast.
Yeah. I'm about to get me some of that. My 7-day vacation started today. So
Oh,
Nice.
let's go.
other than today, this is the first time I'm sitting down all day. My whole day was cooking. I cooked enough. I prepped enough chicken gyros for 18 plus people, and then I made enough potato soup for 18 plus people. And then Kayla made like 70 plus Jello shots for everybody. So it's been
Yeah, I saw your
standing all day.
picture. Saw your picture. of
Yeah,
all
I
your
saw that
Jell-O
picture
shots.
too.
Got him those McDonald boo buckets.
That's right.
Ready
That's right.
for it.
All right, boys. I got a question of the pod.
All
Pretty,
right.
pretty basic,
Mm.
basic Halloween question of the pod. And I'm pretty sure I saw some of Cam's pictures of where did you go? Did you go to a Halloween convention or something? Like
Yeah, I went to Scarefest in Lexington. Got to meet a bunch of people. My favorite part was I got to meet the original T-Rex from one of the Jurassic Parks. They like had the animatronic there or something. At least they
Oh, that's
said it was
dope.
one of the originals.
That's sick.
still standing, huh? That's cool. That's cool. Well, the question of the pod is, what are you dressing up as for Halloween? In any order.
Brandon James from the Screaming TV show, or right there.
Nice.
Oh man.
I've
Yeah, Logan, you go.
I've got Kayla made me a costume for this Halloween weekend for the Renaissance Festival we're going to. So she made me a Viking costume with like faux fur and stuff. So that's what I'll be doing and whatnot.
Nice.
Very nice. Gunnar, what are you doing?
Same as every year. Absolutely nothing. Handing out candy.
It's gonna change
be
eventually.
nice.
Oh yeah, we'll
Must
dress
be
we'll dress the
nice.
little one up, but I won't dress up. But yeah,
What?
If you don't have a costume on, you better be handing out full size candy bars.
I agree. I second that motion.
last year I took a brown blanket, wrapped myself, and took my lightsaber from Disney out.
You fucking lazy bastard. Is at least your yard decorated?
Oh yeah, I put out
Okay.
decorations.
I'll give you that. Fucking put a costume on.
I got pumpkins. I
What's
got
wrong with you?
a ghost and some other stuff out there. But I like to hand out candy. I like to see all the costumes that come up.
Put on a costume to hand out candy. It's cold
Yeah.
out there. You can put on some layers.
That's true. Might actually be nice.
Yeah.
No,
had
I
a
think it's
real-
supposed to be cold.
I think it is too. We've had a really good week of weather, and then I think most of the trick or treating is this
In
weekend.
the
and or-
40s.
yeah, it's been like 70s, like low 70s all week, and
Yep.
it's gonna suck balls here next
Yep.
couple days.
That's called the candy curse. Anytime Halloween rolls around, it rains or it's freezing.
Yep,
Uh,
pretty much. Colton, what do you got?
Well, my son will be Mario. I will be
Nice.
Luigi. My daughter will be Toad, and my wife will be Peach.
Oh, that's dope. Little
So,
toad.
Yeah. She just made the hat. She made the hat. It's pretty cute. She
That's-
made all the costumes. So
That's dope.
yeah.
It makes
I'm
sense
pretty
too.
excited.
Luigi's the taller one, so that works out.
Yeah, it does work out.
Did you ever watch that? You did watch that movie, didn't you? You talked
Yeah, I
about
did.
that. Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
No, it was solid. We watched it too, and the kids liked it too.
Agreed. Thought it was pretty good.
It was pretty good. And I don't
I'm
even
not-
like Mario that much.
I was about to say I wasn't really a Nintendo kid. I was Sega, but still, I
What was
appreciate
it?
it.
Zombies.
Zombies ate my neighbors,
Yeah,
son.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I remember
Lucas
that.
Arts, great game.
Yep, I remember that game. All right, Logan, you sent us an email.
I did. It's for our. We getting into our list because it's for our list.
Oh, okay. You want to wait?
Oh.
Okay, well, when you're ready to tell us what this
I'll let
meant.
you know.
Okay.
I'll let you know
Oh Lord.
because
Well,
it is list oriented.
List oriented.
Okay.
I
Well, I
did write
guess-
an email in for the book nerds. I'm just saying, like a real fan.
Yeah, you'll never get a response.
No. I got I wrote an email in for the book nerds while they were on here. I know
Yeah.
better than to email Court of Books and Booze. They're not
Oh.
gonna write me back.
And they did. They responded in the episode. So
Yeah,
They did.
Mount Rushmore of anime protagonists.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So this week for Halloween, what did we do last year? I don't remember what we did last year. We did something.
Halloween movies, like
That's right.
movies for Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. This year we're doing movie monsters. So not necessarily tying to a movie unless you want to tie some information back, which I kind of took some notes and did some information on the movie that these monsters are in too. But yeah, just the villains, the monsters, whatever you guys categorized in your head as this is a monster.
Oh, I got a whole system. I had to make a system or I wasn't gonna be able to do it.
Oh Lord.
I had to make a whole system.
I'm assuming your honorable mentions list is like
It's good. It's decent. It's thick.
Oh
Nice.
Lord.
well, I'm thinking we'll all have some different ones.
Yeah,
What,
I don't
um,
think so.
What order do you want to go, Gunner?
Logan, Cam, Yumi.
All right. Well, if I'm going first, I'm breaking down that when I made this list, I had to narrow it down for myself. Otherwise, I was gonna have an aneurysm.
Mm-hmm.
So I
geez.
went with my list. I went no aliens,
Okay.
no deities. So that takes my boy Sam and Krampus off the list. They're off there. I went with no ghost. I just went tried and true monsters for the most
Nice.
part.
Okay.
And ones that kind of had like it wasn't just like it's definitely not based on like effects for me. This one, it's just stuff that like sticks with me to this day. So that's how I did my list. Because my list is going to be kind of out there.
It's
That's what I like
I'm,
to
inter-
hear.
I'm interested.
So
Okay, let's do it.
all right. So
Top 3.
Yep. Number 3 for me. My number 3 hails from the 2011, directed by Greg Gillespie, written by Marty Noxon and Tom Holland. The 2011 remake, and in my opinion, the better than the original, Fright Night, starring Anton Yelchin, who passed away. That dude was awesome. David Tennant, and most importantly, Colin Farrell as the dreaded vampire Jerry. Jerry the Vampire.
Jerry the Vampire.
Now, I'm not crapping on the original Fright Night. It was a good movie, but this was more scary, and David Tennant's acting in it's amazing. But
When
like I
isn't
said,
it?
Colin Farrell as Jerry the Vampire. He's one of my top 10 vampires for sure. So Colton's under the weather, so I'm gonna direct this email at Chico.
Oh come on, you don't have to pull punches here.
Okay,
brother.
okay. Then
I'll be okay.
Look at him.
Then it's
Look.
then it's Colton. You have access to the email, Colton. You can pull it up.
I can pull it up.
Pull it up. We're gonna read
Yeah.
lines together, buddy.
Oh, script
Oh
writing.
Lord.
We're reading a script. I think I kind of glanced the email. I didn't read through the whole thing.
We're gonna be reading a script here that sums up Jerry the Vampire. You get to be Charlie Brewster. I'll be Ed Lee, which Ed Lee is played by McLovin from Superbad. So
Nice.
Very nice.
telling you, if you've never seen this movie, watch it. If you're a David Tennant fan, you'll love it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've never watched this movie, but you read that list of people in it, and I'm like, holy
yeah.
crap, this
Oh,
sounds
It's so good, and David Tennant plays like Chris Angel, like mind freak ass Vegas performer.
Oh, that's like up his alley.
Oh, and he's so good in it. He's so
Oh,
good. So definitely check it out.
Tenet.
So you're gonna be Charlie. I'll
Charlie.
be Ed. Now
Okay.
put some zest on it, son. This is a script reading. Okay.
This
Get into character.
This is Charlie as he's under the weather and sick and his nose is a little
Yep.
nasally.
He's making character choices.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I really hate to be the one to tell you this, but that guy, your neighbor, yeah, he's a vampire.
My neighbor
Yeah.
next door?
Yeah.
Jerry. I just met him.
Okay. Jerry.
That is a terrible vampire name. Jerry?
I didn't name him, man. I'm just reporting the facts.
You read way too much Twilight.
Twilight? That's fiction. This thing is for real. He's a real monster, and he's not brooding or lovesick or noble. He's the fucking shark from Jaws. He kills, he feeds, and he does not stop until everybody around you is dead. I'm seriously so angry that you think I read Twilight. That line right there, that he is the shark in Jaws. Because there's a scene in this movie, and it goes by traditional vampire lore. Crucifixes, they can't come in unless they're invited, right? Well, at one point, Charlie thinks he's got him. Jerry can't come in. He's like, you can't come in. I didn't invite you. And then Jerry he has superhuman strength. He's a vampire. Starts reaching in the ground and throwing loads of dirt in the air. And he looks the kid in the face and he was like, I don't need an invitation. And he pulls out the gas line and snaps it in two and lights it on fire. He's like, if there's no house. And it just starts burning the house down.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's so good. I love it. But that's my number 3. It's Jerry the Vampire.
Sounds like we're all be watching
Dang.
Fright Night.
It's good, man. It's good.
Nice. Good number 3. Cam?
For my number 3, well, for my list, I kind of try to be different because I felt like y'all would pick some of the main ones.
So you think me and Colton are basic?
Yeah, he was saying y'all are basic.
Oh, there's no way.
There's
no way. I don't
you.
think I know for a fact there will be nothing on Logan's list that'll be on my list.
True.
So for number 3, I chose, in my opinion, one of the fastest rising, most upcoming slashers. He's from All Hallows Eve and Terrifier. He's played by David Howard Thornton, directed by Damien Leone, Art the Clown. He's just amazing. His actor was like one of his first acting roles. He was like actually a mime. Everything he does is just amazing. So he doesn't even need to talk to terrify people. And you'll be like running away and he'll just make fun of you. And that's awesome. And also like Blood and Guts. So
Yeah, that's definitely a movie that's definitely a movie series that Colton will never watch. That is a whole different level of brutal.
That's absolutely right.
It just gets more and more brutal as the series goes on too. So yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do with the third one.
It's gonna be gnarly. Fuck mimes. Mimes. Ugh.
Mimes and clowns.
I'm good.
Colton number 3.
My number 3. It's actually a group effort for me. It's played by Mr. Lafredo, Mr. and Mrs. Hennessy, Father Dave, and some guy named Deli Mike. This is the cult classic that was done in 2020. This is Hubie Halloween.
Motherfucker. I knew it. What was even the monster in Hubie Halloween? I can't even remember.
The people I just mentioned,
They were all part of it. Yeah.
They were the monster, okay?
So-
They were the bad guys in that movie. Just absolutely terrible people to Hubie for no reason other than him just being special. I actually just watched Hubie Halloween the other night.
Why
So
would
did
you
I.
do that to your
I loved
God? Why?
Because
It's
Cam
so-
knows good tasted movies.
I swear, I've said it once, I'll say it again. That is literally, they were like, all right, Adam, you know when you were singing the Swan song and Billy Madison, and he was like, oh, you mean when I was like, back to school, that, but a character in his 50s. All right, sure, why not? Fuck.
Oh my gosh.
I should have expected it.
And say, leave it to Colton to stick Hubie Halloween into a Halloween episode. I did tell you I would watch it. I need to watch it yet. So maybe that
Watch Fright Night first, at least.
Oh,
watch
yeah.
something decent first, and then go watch that.
Yeah, no,
travesty.
I actually got Fright Night written down on the phone. Like, I'm going to try to find a way to watch it. So,
Ugh.
anyway, yeah, Hubie Halloween has got to make this list, obviously.
Ugh.
No, it doesn't.
That's awful. It really
doesn't
did.
even make any list. Anybody's ever
Doesn't.
list. Adam Sandler list, it's at the bottom.
Take that back right now.
Okay,
Take
I'm
it
sorry.
back.
Take it back. Take it back. No confrontation. So first episode back.
Oh man.
Oh my.
Okay, Gunnar, what's your number 3?
So the movie that these monsters were in came out in 1990. This movie starred Kevin Bacon. And they are graboids.
Yeah,
movie is-
nice.
Tremors. Tremors just childhood movie. Watched it way too often. My brother loved it. I love the worms, the desert worms coming from underground just to murder people, and it's cheesy horror, cheesy comedy horror, and I absolutely love it.
That was a great movie.
Well, the first one.
Listen, 2 was good too, man.
two is okay.
Two's
but-
good too.
But yeah, I always loved Tremors, and yeah.
Reba McEntire getting in
Mhm.
there for her acting debut to be in Tremors. Nice.
Yeah. Way good start. Good
I've
start.
actually never seen Tremors.
Really? What is
Remember,
wrong with you?
the
Man?
Dirt
You watch
Dragons,
Hubie
man.
Halloween, but you ain't watched Tremors?
He
It's
knows
Adam
what a good
Sandler.
movie is.
You
He
gotta
knows what
stop,
a good movie is.
stop
Okay.
throwing around the words good movie all willy-nilly.
You got ass blasters and dirt dragons and
Come on now. That's later in there. The ass blasters is when they jump the shark. All right.
yeah.
The whole point's they're supposed to be underground, and all of a sudden they got ones that can fly because they got flammable ass gas.
So good. You got to
Ugh.
check out Tremors.
Yeah, absolutely. I
If
can't.
I
believe you
know the
haven't seen it.
Skywalker. I know the Skywalker's saying, yeah, everybody here has not seen it needs to watch it.
I'll write it down right
There you go.
now.
Yeah, I've seen you writing stuff already. I know you're making the list.
21 years of life, and he hasn't watched Tremors.
And he's still drinking Capri Suns.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
by the way, Cam, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, Cam.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
true. That's
Thank
true.
you.
Yes.
Listen, I'd be drinking Capri Sun right now, or no, I'd be drinking Kool-Aid pouches right now if they would have put out Kool-Aid this year, but they skipped it. It usually comes out every October, but all they put out was Sharkleberry Fin. What's good is that? That's a summer flavor. I don't need that in October.
Oh, man.
The
Yeah, I'm
hell?
low-key like editing my list as we go. I've already changed my number 2.
I will tell you that I'm making adult ecto coolers for camping, and I'm stoked for that because I got the ecto cooler recipe down from the San Diego Ghostbusters. They figured out how to remake it,
Nice.
and I'm just gonna add hooch to it. So it's good stuff.
Well, you got to change the name. Not Ecto Coolers, Ecto Boozers.
Extra boozers.
Yeah. Yeah. Happy belated birthday, Cam. I wrote on his Facebook wall, so I told him that day. So I win.
I'm
Yeah.
bad at Facebooking. I'm bad. Last time I podcast with you, you weren't old enough to drink, and now I'm podcasting with you again, and you're like, I can drink now.
I need a Mickey's.
Yep. Yeah. Just don't drink all 6 of them in one go. That's a bad idea.
All right, Logan, you're number 2. Does this
All right.
monster make you cry?
My number 2 absolutely makes me want to cry. It's because of the subject matter. This monster comes from a 1989 book-to-movie adaptation of Stephen King, Pet Sematary, directed by Mary Lambert, written by Stephen King himself, starring Dale Midkiff, Fred Gwynn, and Miko Hughes as the terrifying undead toddler, Gage Creed. Now, I don't know how many of you in here have watched the original Pet Sematary. Anybody?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I was
That
looking at my list.
that movie still to this day is a haunting flick. Everything that they've tried to do with Pet Sematary since has sucked.
Agreed.
New stuff, all of it. It's all sucked. But Gage, like it's just a toddler with a little bit of white makeup on, that scar by his head. But he was haunting as is. But then when you grow up, it becomes so much, and have kids, it's so much scarier. Because it's like the fact that like the dad brought his kid back, and that his kid come back is an undead nightmare. and it was rough, especially when he goes and murders their neighbor, and oh, why am I forgetting his name all of a sudden? Somebody's screaming at me.
Bueller DeLorean.
Yeah, no, it is, and I know his name, but it's when I get on the podcast, it just pops right out of my pops right out of my head. But he cuts his Achilles heel, and then he slashes him across the mouth, and then he bites him on the neck. Judd. It's Judd. His name is Judd. But yeah, that movie is haunting to this day, and that little kid, for his age, did an awesome job acting. And that scene where the dad finally puts him back down and the kid's saying not fair. Oof. That's a monster that will stick for you forever. And just like it says in the movie, sometimes dead is better.
Sometimes dead's better.
Also, the Ramones did the song for that movie, Pet Sematary, which is rad as hell. So
Yep.
That is my number 2.
Nice. Cam, yours make you cry?
See, I just changed it because I wanted to stick to Call Guys fashion, and I said I didn't want to use basic people. So my number 2 is moving to my honorable mentions.
Okay.
Okay.
So I switched. I think me and Logan talked a little bit about this short little guy on Tucson, Leprechaun. He's going straight to my number 2. It makes me cry, tears of laughter, because he's hilarious. I think a good horror movie, most of the time, it's got to be funny and gory. And that's exactly what Leprechaun is. Just everything about him makes me want to cackle, basically.
He was scary when I was a kid. When he was trying to murder Jennifer Aniston, he was scary. Now you got him in Leprechaun in the Hood and Leprechaun in Space. He's a lot less scary.
I like the one where he's in Las Vegas. That's
good Lord.
That's definitely the best one.
Where's me gold? He kills a man with a pogo stick. I mean, it's pretty rough.
Whatever it takes.
Yep.
If I don't get my shilling, there'll be a killing.
Oh, good Lord.
That's going in the intro. Nice. Leprechaun. Colton, number 2, make you cry?
No, it doesn't.
It's also Hoobie Halloween.
Well, Logan, since you said that.
No.
This one is a 2001 flick. Who is a buddy of Adam Sandler, Steve Buscemi, voiced a beloved monster that everyone probably knows. His name is Randall from Monsters, Inc.
Oh, that's Steve. I've never in my life put that voice to Randall. That is
Really?
Steve Buscemi. Holy shit.
Oh man, I can't unhear it.
I don't know, man.
No, you
When it's
won't.
animation, man, I get lost sometimes. But yeah, I love Steve Buscemi. He was awesome in Armageddon.
I enjoy that movie because that legitimately always made me think about, oh crap, man, that would suck to have that kind of a monster, a chameleon like that.
Yeah.
Blend in and scare you like that. Oh man, if I was a little kid and that came out, I probably would have lost my mind. Even though Randall gets done dirty at the end,
He does.
I still probably would have been scared.
I'm watching you, Wazowski.
Always watching. So yeah, that's my number 2.
That's a solid pick.
I
Man,
appreciate that.
Steve Buscemi, man. I would
Is that because Hubie Halloween was so bad it can only get better?
No, listen, that Monsters Incorporate, people say favorite movie monster, everybody goes scary, but then you're like, if that was my monster in real life, that would be scary.
To be fair, Colton and I were on the phone on Tuesday, maybe, and we were talking about this, and I asked him if he started his list. He said, yeah. And he's like, the only thing I can think right now is Mike and Sully. So I put him in my honorable mentions.
Nice.
Yeah, but they're not
Mike
scary.
Wazowski.
Yeah, that's true. But they're movie monsters.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not wrong, but come on.
Well, I'm going to tell you my number 2 is very scary to me. And this is one of my favorite movies of all time. Came out in 2006. It's a Spanish fantasy thriller, and it is Pan's Labyrinth.
Nice.
The one character in this entire movie that really gets you is the Pale Man.
Yep.
And just that tall, lanky, pasty white, and he's got eyes on the palms of his hands. And the whole scene where she goes into his dining room and the thing, Colton, I'm sure you've never seen Pan's Labyrinth. You were shaking your head.
No.
So what he does is he eats children. It's his thing. He pretty much captures and eats children. And Ophelia. Oh God,
Yeah.
I think that's her name.
I don't know.
She goes in this labyrinth and ends up at the Pale Man's lair, which is this big dining room table full of food, and she is supposed to take I can't remember exactly what she's taking, but she has to go in and not be tempted to eat anything off the table, and she ends up eating some plums or something, and then he comes alive and just creepy, and he's played by Doug Jones.
Yeah, Doug Jones does great work.
Who is awesome. He was a mime at one point, and he was in Hellboy and The Shape of Water, and he's the guy that does all the makeup and acting. But yeah, the Pale Man.
Ooh, Hellboy would have been
Creepy.
good. Hellboy and Abe Sapien would be good for this list too. That's some good monsters.
Yeah.
Solid pick, sir. Solid
I love that
pick.
both of you at the same time did the
Yeah,
hand.
no, because as soon as you Pan's Labyrinth, that's the first monster that comes to mind.
Yeah.
That's iconic.
And you have the whatever you call him.
Whatever you call him.
Yeah. Doug Jones also played that character too.
You know what that reminds me of, and like was completely overlooked for this list. Might have made it onto my list if I had thought about it. The Skeksis from fucking Dark Crystal. Anybody ever watch Dark Crystal? Jim Henson? Yeah, those like nasty bird looking fuckers that always go.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll ruin your childhood.
It did.
Yeah. Jim Henson, man, he was great and horrifying all at once. He was like, let's make Elmo and Kermit the Frog and also Skeksis. Why not?
We got this.
Ooh.
All right. Well, we're on all our honorable mentions.
All right. So I've got some here. I got Slim from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I got Flyboy from the original Dawn of the Dead. The Werewolves from The Howling. Tooth Fairy from Darkness Falls. The Blob. The Thing. Tarman from Return of the Living Dead. Elizabeth Bathory from Stay Alive. And there's a lot more, but that should do. There's so many good ones out there. So many.
I got the Deadites from Evil Dead.
Oh, nice.
I got the werewolf specifically from Silver Bullet.
Ooh.
Candyman, Freddy Krueger, Bruce from Jaws, Jeepers Creepers, Children of the Corn, Ice Cream Man, the Velociraptors, and Tiny.
Oh, see, that's good.
Killer
That's a good
Clowns.
one. That's a good one. Velociraptors. Didn't think about
I think
that.
his name was
he
Tiny.
got Tiny. Nice. He got Tiny. I have a life-size Slim that I built in my hallway that's right by my kids' store. They love him to death. Yeah.
Love him to death.
That's the only place he could fit, so it's a good thing they like him because otherwise it'd be rough.
Nice.
Oh man.
Very nice.
I've got the Sanders sisters.
They suck the souls out of kids. That's definitely a monster.
I think so too. Me and my wife got in a discussion about that. She didn't think that they were monsters.
Oh, they're absolutely monsters. They fly around. First of all, they're undead. They were killed and they came back. And they go around sucking the life out of children.
Children, yes. They take children's lives is what they do.
Yeah, they're monsters. They're absolutely monsters.
I appreciate that coming from you, Logan.
Yep.
Second one is Calabar Sr. and Calabar Jr. from the cult classic Halloween Town 1 and 2. That is on Disney.
I'm seeing a trend here.
So that's all I got.
Listen, the man is a fan of softcore horror.
Super soft.
It's so true. So true. I got, as I said earlier, Sully and Mike. I've got the Mogwai Gremlins when they change
nice.
over.
Nice.
Predator, Jaws, the shark from Jaws, and then Sam from Trick or Treat.
Yep. It's my boy Sam.
Yeah.
I honestly, my honorable mention should have the trick or treaters from Trick or Treat. The bus full of kids when they come back.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, those fuckers. Ooh. That's
that whole scene.
Yeah, I love that movie so much. I watch it every Halloween, right along with Halloween 3. Oh, I love me some Halloween 3. But Halloween 3 really doesn't have The monsters are kind of weird in that movie because they're technically just like cyborgs. You don't watch the movie for the monsters. You watch it for like the suspense of the movie.
So we didn't have any. Nobody had any robots really on there.
Listen, that was off my list too. Robots I took off. Otherwise, I'd have the robots from Chopping Mall on here.
Nice.
They get hit by a little bit of electricity. They go insane. They start murdering all the teenagers locked in the mall. Every time they kill someone, they go, "Have a nice day." That's an awesome movie.
Like Five Nights
I
at
can't,
Freddy's.
Oh, it's
can't
so
even think
good.
of a robot.
Yeah, I was trying to think of one too.
What the Terminator is absolutely a monster.
I would have said the
Yeah,
Terminator.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, what was it? From Blade Runner, the robots in that are scary as shit. There's a lot of good horror
I
monsters
mean,
out.
iRobot. They're technically
Yeah,
turning evil.
yeah. That's a
That
good
could be
flick.
monsters. Yeah, it is. Made Sarah watch that one not too long ago too. All right,
Nice.
let's do it. Number one.
All right.
Pro
So
Unos.
my number one pick is a personal pick for me and was not a hard one at all. This horrifying beauty comes from another Stephen King adaptation, a 1983 classic. She was born bad, plain and simple, somewhere deep in a darkened assembly line. Christine is a 1958 Plymouth Fury possessed by hell. I love Christine. The book, I've read it. The book is all right if you're into Stephen King's books. Like, he gets sidetracked and he'll write a whole chapter describing somebody's acne. It's a bit of hard read, but as a movie, I love it. The idea of, I think the tagline for that movie is he would die for her and she will kill for him. And it just like this, it's just about this dork who has a hard life, and he finds this junky car for sale out in this yard, and the guy that's selling it seems too eager to get rid of it. And as the boy works on it more and more, he becomes less and less of himself, and like he gets less acne, he gets more of an attitude, he becomes more attractive for women and everything. And he slowly starts to lose himself, and his family and his friends notice it. And just like the scene that they did in that movie with Christine, where she's almost finished and the bullies come and smash her to pieces, they filmed it in reverse. What they did is they crushed the car. And then when that scene happened where she was healing, they just played the film in reverse, so it looked like she was just coming back to life.
Nice.
And when I was a kid in Indiana, my dad had this old truck. I can't remember if it was a Chevy or Ford or what, that he had in the garage, the back garage, that he was slowly working on. And I don't know if it was because there was a battery in it or what, but like, I had seen this movie like months and months before, but I go to walk past that door to go into my mom's office, and that truck just has its low lights on in the shop in the middle of the night. Nobody's out there and it's low lights on. I was like, this truck's gonna kill me. It's just like Christine. It's gonna drive right through here and I'm just dead.
But
Probably one of the most recognizable cars in movie history.
Oh, it's a beautiful car. I love the movie. Like I said, I've got 2 Stephen Kings on here. I'm not even a big Stephen King fan. I love the film adaptations to his stuff, because like the short story for Maximum Overdrive is all right. His short story for Rose Red is all right, but those miniseries when they go on TV or in the movies, I always enjoy them. But Christine, like the fact that it's not a possessed car. It's not, it has nothing to do with the ghost or anything. The whole plot line was like, some things are just born bad. And like in the book, they get into like, they're like on the assembly line, she killed 2 people. And then like, just like her body toll throughout the ages is just crazy. And she's just a bad machine.
The bad machine right there.
Yep. That's my number one, Christine.
Nice. I like that. It's good.
So for my number one, I went a little basic. I couldn't I could
Ah,
not put him. It's Ghostface from Scream.
I couldn't tell.
The series started out amazing, then it kind of, and then the remakes. I think every single remake has been
great.
top tier,
Oh, yeah.
especially with Jenna Ortega. Don't get me started.
Right.
I mean, I really like his appearances in a Scary Movie.
Oh, that was iconic.
Can you find me?
He was, I don't even know if ISO was kicking around when those trailers hit. I was still living in Atwood, Indiana when that first one come around because I saw I wasn't supposed to be watching. It was at the Warsaw Drive-In. And at the Warsaw
Nice.
Drive-In, you'd have a movie you're watching, but you could see a movie behind you.
Uh-huh.
And my parents took us to something. I might have been Hercules or something. I can't remember what it was, but I was not watching what we were supposed to be watching. I was just looking out the back window watching scary movie with no audio.
Nice.
Yeah. But
But
with oh, so good.
I do got a little challenge for you guys.
Ruh-roh.
I want to hear you guys say in character, what's your favorite scary movie?
Like you want us to ask the line?
Yeah. What's your favorite scary movie? Nah, that was bad. I was gonna do Ghostface for the intro for this actually, and I couldn't do the voice, so I decided Jigsaw was better.
Hello, Sydney. What's your favorite movie?
That's all I got.
I can't do nothing.
Sure, I've tried to perfect mine over the years.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
What's your favorite scary movie?
That's actually pretty decent.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Billy Loomis in that, man. Matthew Lillard in that movie killed it in the first one.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
time I'm in the kitchen, and you could ask Kayla this, I'm standing there, I'm cooking, and I've got my knife in my hand. I always give the old,
Got to.
yeah. Oh, that's good stuff. Matthew Lillard's gonna be in Five Nights at Freddy's when I watch tonight. So
Nice.
I gotta watch it on my off days because I work Fridays.
love Scream, man. So good.
Yeah.
What's
For
your
sure.
favorite one, Isa? Who's your favorite Ghostface? There's been a lot of them.
My favorite movie would probably be the first one. My favorite Ghostface would probably be Jill. Is that her name? Yeah. Jill. I also like Jack Quaid. I don't remember what his name was in the movies, but I'm just a Jack Quaid guy. So he wasn't that good in the movie. But, I mean, it's Jack Quaid.
Jack
Nice.
Quaid. Nice.
Okay, very
Good,
nice.
Good number one. Colton,
Obviously, I don't know how this wasn't even mentioned in any honorable mentions,
here we
but
go.
that's okay. This 1993 classic, voiced by Ken Page. We all grew up watching this movie, I'm sure. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Oogie Boogie.
Boogie Boogie.
Man, I watched that. I watched that movie one time as a little kid, and I never want to watch that movie again because that character scared me to death.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff though. Cause I'm the Oogie Boogie man. Oh,
Exactly.
That's good stuff.
Now I love watching it. It's great.
My
'Cause
daughter
I'm
was
big.
asking to watch it today. She's had a coloring book all throughout Halloween, and she was like, "Can we watch that this soon?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, absolutely."
My mom's the biggest fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's a great movie. Great movie.
At
Elfman.
Scarefest, there's a whole group of movie accurate Oogie Boogie and those little kids. There's like a whole group of them walking around. That was the dope costumes.
That's an insane cast for a movie too. Because
Oh,
even
yeah.
if you just look at Lock, Jock, and Barrel, like their voice actors are like iconic. Well, I mean, fuck, one of them was Pee Wee Herman.
That was Locke.
Yeah, and then what's her face? Myra from Schitt's Creek was one of them. Like it just that's good stuff. I'm the Oogie
Right.
Boogie man.
Right.
So yeah, Oogie Boogie.
Colton,
I
your list has blown my mind.
I didn't name drop it because it's a Christmas movie, but it's whatever.
It is not a
It's
Christmas
fine,
movie.
it's
You
fine.
take it back. You take
That's
that back
fine.
right now.
I'll die on that hill, sir.
Oh, I'm gonna put you in it then. Let's go.
Let's
How
well,
do you think that movie is a Christmas movie?
let's break it. You got to break it down in that
Okay,
movie.
well, how does it
How
start?
much it starts time wise. Break it down to how much time is spent on Halloween and how much time is spent on Christmas. Halloween isn't even 3 minutes of that movie. Not even 3 minutes. They literally walk into town as Halloween counts down and Halloween's done. The rest is upbuild to Christmas. They spend more time on Christmas Day and they're like, oh, I guess we whiffed Christmas. So back to Halloween. They're like, yeah, it's only 237 days until then. So those first few minutes of Halloween is all you get Halloween wise. Just because they're in a town about Halloween doesn't make it a Halloween movie.
It is
It
the
starts
Die
out
Hard question.
Halloween themed.
It
Then
is
it goes to Christmas, and then it ends in Halloween.
No, it ends with them being like, back to Halloween. Like, Halloween, and they don't even get to see it. Listen, you see more other holidays on the trees than you do
Oh,
Halloween in
no.
that movie.
Bull.
So
Bull
I'm,
butter.
I'm just saying, it's a movie about Halloween people appropriating Christmas culture.
You know
It's a
what?
Christmas movie.
You know what, Logan? I say this to everybody that comes on here. Everybody's allowed to have the wrong opinion,
That's fair.
and I appreciate that.
That's fair.
We'll just do the Die Hard question part 2.
Shit.
It's just me and Logan yelling about a Nightmare Before Christmas.
Listen, I won't fight with you guys about the Die Hard question because you guys put Gremlins as a Christmas movie like it should be.
That's right.
That's all I needed from that. You guys said Gremlins, and I was like, don't do me dirty here.
Cam, have you
I'll
ever
do
seen
it.
Gremlins?
No, I think I've seen Ghoulies.
What?
I'm a
What's
Ghoulies guy.
wrong with you? They're not even comparable.
No.
Ghoulies is like the Porky's of horror movies.
You know,
It's all
tonight,
body humor and titties. That's it. That's what it is.
But, you
Gremlins
know,
is
they-
wholesome. Wholesome. That's good
have
stuff.
like the same dinner every day in Ghoulies. You know, that's heaven. The same
Yeah.
exact dinner.
There's a reason I have 70 Gremlin action figures up there, not one Ghoulie.
I've at least
Ghoulies-
seen Gremlins.
The Ghoulies can't even bend their arms. The puppets are just like, come on now.
Also seen
Hasn't seen
Critters.
Gremlins. That's not. Watch Gremlins. What is wrong with you?
Right, go on the list.
There you
Gunner,
go.
what's your number one, brother?
You have to watch Gremlins. I mean, that's
Gremlins 1 and 2, man. Come on
classic.
now.
My number 1, I'm gonna go Stephen King.
Ooh, nice.
This character, my dog is named after this character.
Oh God,
It is Pennywise, the
Yep.
dancing clown. Always been a huge fan of it. Always been a huge fan of. Were you pointing? I thought you were pointing us.
No, I was saying which one?
Oh, I like Tim Curry or Skarsgård. I
Yeah, that's
like
fair.
them both. I like them
Both.
both. But I love the new movies. I mean,
Yeah, they're good.
they're so good.
A Bill guy.
Listen,
Yeah.
them aging up that kid to be Bill Hader was like perfect.
Oh, it was money.
Oh yeah, this is
It was
That's
money.
it.
Well, hello there, Georgie.
Oh, hello, Georgie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bud.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, the worst part is it creeps me out so much, and clowns have always creeped me out, but I love the way that he feeds on your fears and he shapeshifts and changes the way that you see things and the way that he's just taken over time. I mean, he's pretty much an alien, right? So I mean, came in on a meteorite or an asteroid
Yep.
or whatever, and it's fun and scary, and it hits every element of a movie that I would want to watch as a horror film. So
Yeah.
um,
Getting a
Any of
show
them.
too.
Yeah.
Welcome to Derry is coming.
yeah, could get interesting.
I love when he's waving at him with Georgie's arm. He's just waving at him with it. Oh, that's
we
so
all
good.
we all float down here.
Oh, it's so good.
So good, so good. Good list, guys.
Yes, all the list.
Yeah, y'all killed it. I do have one final question for everybody though. It's a spitballer. So, what is your favorite monster movie? And I can start because I have
Ooh.
mine. And
Yeah,
this
you go
movie,
first.
this movie popped into my head because it's one I haven't watched it in so long, but I remember watching it, and it's the goofiest and stupidest movie, dumbest movie I've ever seen, and it's Eight-Legged Freaks.
Oh, that's so good though.
I love Eight-Legged Freaks, and it's one of those guilty pleasures.
Oh, that's a
but
good one.
Such a fun movie.
Starship Troopers.
That's fair. There was a lot of bugs going on here, man.
We're going bugs.
Little big bugs. A good bug is a dead bug.
Oh man.
What you got, Cam? Thinking.
No, I think I'll go a Colton approach here. I'm thinking monsters. I'm going to go Universal. I'm going to say Monster Squad.
Oh, I fucking love that movie so much.
Nice.
Just for Wolfman's nards. It's always
Yeah.
stuck with me.
Was it The Creature Stole My Twinkie? And then when Dracula grabs that like 6-year-old girl by the collar, lifts her up, and you think he's about to bite her, but he goes, "You bitch." Monster Squad's a fantastic movie. It's literally the Goonies meets the Universal monsters just mushed together. It's
Better
so
than the
good.
Goonies, though.
Oh, come on now. That's hard. Love
Can't be that
Sloth.
good. Can't be
I
that
love
good.
Sloth. You gotta watch Monster Squad. You can watch Colton because, like I said, that's just like a Goonies-esque type movie.
Yeah, Gunner. I don't care if it's
Colton
on your
didn't like the
wall.
Goonies.
I like Goonies. You can't beat Sloth, man. The only thing I have a problem with Goonies is at the end of Goonies, Chunk straight up tells this grown ass man, without asking his parents, he's like, "You're gonna live with me now, Chunk or Sloth." And if I just wish it would pan out to Chunk's parents when he says that to that man, and they're like, "Oh,
Baby Ruth.
baby Ruth, oh, he ain't living with us, man. That's a grown ass man."
We all love the Goonies, don't lie.
Oh no, I love Goonies. I absolutely love Goonies.
So, favorite monster movie, Logan?
Oh, it's hard. It's really hard. But as far as like effects and like scattered monsters throughout it, I'm gonna go with the Krampus movie. I am. Because one, Krampus looks horrifying. And then it's not just him. He has his toys that are going around getting people. Like at one point, there's a Jack in the Box that just starts off as a normal Jack in the Box. But the next time you see this thing, the box is still small, but it is sprawled out and massive, like a giant anaconda, basically. And it's just jamming a kid into its mouth and swallowing him. Then there's the Christmas angel tree topper comes to life. It's horrifying. There's a teddy bear. There's a robot. There's gingerbread men. And the whole tale is being like, oh, you're naughty on Christmas and your family loses the Christmas spirit as a whole. Krampus will come and take all of you. And it's made by the same guy that did Trick or Treat. It's another holiday-based horror movie. And it's just phenomenal. And like I said, the designs are amazing. NECA this year announced that they're making action figures for the movie. I will have every one of them.
Nice.
I'll build a diorama. I'll find a spot for it somewhere here. But that's what
Now,
I'm going to go with.
When you lived in Germany, did you see a lot of those?
Oh,
A lot of that stuff?
Absolutely.
I
In
figured.
Germany, like the whole month of December is just a giant buildup. They have festivals left and right. They have parades where you'd think like, oh, Christmas parade. What are they throwing candy and stuff? No, in Germany, they throw little things of toast that are sealed in bags at you, like little tiny toast. They talk about St. Nicholas and how he'll give you coal if you're bad in your boots outside. And then they'll talk about Krampus coming and beating the hell out of you with a bunch of sticks if you're bad. And you'll see people dressed as Krampus. You'll see people dressed as St. Nicholas. And let me tell you, St. Nicholas is the badass version of Santa Claus because he looks like he would whoop your ass.
Nice.
So it was definitely an experience living over there for that.
I loved Krampus, but I heard a lot of bad reviews from people I know. But I loved it.
They all suck. It's a great movie.
Well, guys, I really appreciate you coming on and hanging out and Halloweening it with us.
Oh, absolutely. Appreciate you having us out, man.
Yeah, and I'm glad that we're back finally. And glad we
Yes,
were able to
sir.
come back with a list. I know a lot of people love to hear us give our lists of movies instead of even just opinions on shows. So expect some fun episodes coming up soon.
Nice.
And if either one of you guys want to come back anytime soon, you just let us know.
Yeah,
Let
anytime,
us know if you
guys.
want to talk about anything important. And I don't know how long we've been recording, so we all might die after this, according to Jigsaw. So
Yeah, that's fair. Man, you guys, you know what? Eventually, you guys need to check out Five Nights at Freddy's. And then we all
Oh,
come
yeah, I'm
back
gonna
and we
watch it.
talk about that together.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's PG-13, Colton. You'll live.
Josh
we're-
Hutcherson.
We were talking about Jim Henson. Jim Henson's company made all the animatronics for that movie. So
It's PG-13. It's
It's a-
PG-13. You'll
there's-
live.
Yeah, there's a bunch of giant animatronic Muppets made by Jim Henson's company in there. So that's like Disney. It's close, man.
We should get Colton to play the game. One of the
Ugh.
games.
Oh man, I scream like a little girl every time I play something with jump scares in it.
Gosh, so many jump scares.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for it, man. Like I said, as soon as we're done here, that's where I'm going.
My favorite YouTuber has a cameo in it. Corey Kenshin. He's the taxi driver in like the trailer.
Nice.
Nice. That's awesome. That's
Before
awesome.
you guys go, you guys got to look at my absolutely beautiful. Now this was definitely before Cam's time.
The Taco Bell.
Yeah, this is the Goosebumps Taco Bell kids meal box
Oh, wow.
and all of
That's
its
dope.
holographic glory. Look at that. It's beautiful. This is back when they had kids meals at Taco
At
Bell.
Taco
Cam.
Bell.
I was about to say Taco Bell has kids meals.
Oh man, they had some of the coolest. They
like
had
the
stuff
late
for
'90s.
Star Wars kids meal, Godzilla kids meals. They had great stuff, but
I was
now
literally
nothing.
thinking about this today, and I don't know why, but none of those, like Burger King, McDonald's, anything like that. You know, they used to do like peel off. Oh, it was because I was playing Monopoly. That's why
Yeah.
they had the peel off Monopoly things and all that. Nobody does that anymore.
Well, that's because a dude.
There's a big scandal.
Yeah, there was a guy was like literally just they taking the cups from work and everything and was like winning.
Why
He
you get
ruined
rid
it
of
for
it for one
everybody.
guy being a douche?
Yeah, well, that's how it goes, man. It's just like Pokemon back in the day. They stopped putting the Pokemon toys at Burger King and Pokeballs because kids were out there choking to death on it, ruining it for all of us.
Dang
You're right.
kids.
Well,
Dang
now
kids.
I kind of just want to peel something off of a cup or a French fry or something.
Stay right here for 1 second.
Okay, I'm not leaving.
Stay right here.
Okay, let's leave. End it right here.
Cam, you got any big plans for Halloween? All Hallows Eve?
Well, me and my friend, we're gonna go around. He wants to go around and scare people for Halloween, but
All right.
the weekend before Halloween Sunday, I got my gender reveal coming up. So
Oh, snap!
Very nice.
We
How you
watching
guys
for
doing
that?
it?
do what?
How you doing the reveal?
Oh, we don't even know. Her sister and her sister-in-law, I guess that's what you'd call it. They're planning everything.
Oh, okay.
It'll be
You
Halloween
just gotta be
themed.
there. You just gotta be
Halloween
there.
themed. Okay.
Gotta blow up a pumpkin.
Yeah, just
I wanted a whole wrestling match, but no.
I was about
I've
to say,
seen those.
Don't be blowing up anything. You're getting up on the news starting a forest fire.
All right, Logan, what do you got?
Speaking of peeling and Taco Bell being awesome, back in the day, Cam, when Godzilla came to America, they gave out these, you could buy these awesome Godzilla cup holders that would clip on the side of your window of your car. And the cups actually had a peel thing, which I still have on my cups.
Oh man, it's not even
Yeah, check it out.
peeled.
Not even peeled, son. This could be a winner for all
Well,
I
could
know.
you? That could be like a car, $10,000 or something.
Yeah, I don't think Taco Bell's going to validate it at this point, though.
Hey guys,
I'd rather not peel it because could you imagine if you peeled one and it was like the grand prize and you're like,
Oh my.
oh, that would suck. But I've got like 5 of these things, dog. I just hoard it all.
Jeez,
Jeez.
Taco
That's
Bell,
awesome.
man.
everybody loves some Taco Bell.
Absolutely.
All right, you guys got anything else on movie monsters?
Just-
I want to
just-
add something to my honorable mentions.
Jay,
The grandparent from The Visit.
Oh, don't watch that, Colton. You wouldn't like that.
Okay. I believe you.
I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, I just watch some monster movies, people. Go out there, find a monster, watch a monster movie. There's good stuff out there. Definitely go watch Fright Night the remake. Fantastic movie. David Tennant firing on all cylinders. That's the only way that man knows how to go.
I think
yes,
you
he-
watch.
I think from this episode, if anybody pulls anything away from it, you're apparently watching Hubie Halloween. You're watching Tremors. You're watching Eight-Legged Freaks. What else?
Right now,
Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Yeah,
Yep.
Gremlins.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm gonna get us out of here with some plugs. I appreciate it,
Plug it in.
guys. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I don't know if I remember how to do plugs, to be honest with you.
Oh my.
You give it a shot, sir.
I'm going to. Everybody, thank you for listening to the Call Guys podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, wherever you get your podcasts. You can also watch us on YouTube. Just search for the Call Guys podcast. Like, subscribe, click that bell, get those notifications when we upload, because we do upload every Monday when we upload on all your favorite podcast sites. You can also find us on all your favorite social media sites: Facebook, facebook.com/thecallguyspod, Instagram @thecallguys, and TikTok @thecallguyspodcast. And yeah, you can send us an email, thecallguyspodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Episode ideas, question on the pod ideas, your lists from past episodes. If you've started from episode 1 and listened all the way through, let us know. Let us know how we're doing. Rate and review us on Spotify. We'd love to hear from you. And you can also check out all the podcasts under the Golden Mojo Entertainment Network podcasts. You got the United States Paranormal,
Woo!
A Quarter Books and Booze, No Noise, the Indiana Chiefs fans, Golden Image podcast, the Golden 80s podcast, Who am I missing?
When are we gonna have a cage match between Colton and Frankie Vegas?
Oh,
Roll up.
Because Frankie Vegas throwing shade weekly at Colton.
that's a nice
Weekly.
outfit.
Weekly.
It'd be
Got
like,
my money on the big show.
I don't know. Frankie Vegas has lived wrestling. Colton's just big.
Gotta fall somewhere, brother.
Gotta fall somewhere. But yeah, you can check out all those podcasts where we get your podcast, and you can check out our website, goldenmojoent.com, where you can find all the information for those podcasts, and we appreciate it.
Nice.
A little
Nice.
rusty, but I got there.
No, you
That's
landed it,
okay.
man. You
That's
stuck the landing.
okay.
I just want to tell all the listeners out there, do me a solid. Go to the grocery store, buy a 24 carton of eggs, and go around your neighborhood. And if you see anybody with Nightmare Before Christmas decorations out on the lawn for Halloween, egg their house and tell them to put their Christmas decorations up.
Fighting words.
Them fine words.
Words.
Well, you should go out and and do that. Yeah, when you go egg your house. No, thank you. All right, you guys good? Cam?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. All right. For all those out there in podcast land, see you next time.
Later.
Bye.
This is-
Bad
Yeah.
boys, what you want, what you gonna do?